The Atchison Group TAG, Food Safety Consulting Experts, will be at this year's IAFP conference in Cleveland, Ohio, to share our expertise in a variety of sessions. We will also be hosting booth 528 in the exhibit area to answer any questions from these presentations, discuss your food safety needs, and simply meet and greet our clients and industry peers. So to provide you with a taste of the sessions in which TAG is involved, we've invited our presenters to provide an overview of their session and why you should plan to attend.
Hey everyone, my name is Lily Yang from the Atchison Group. I am one of the committee members for the ad hoc committee, so please come say hi to us. Any of us at the welcome committee that has a lei on them is anyone you can ask a question to. Additionally, we are also at the welcome booth, which will be right next to the reception in case you have any questions about the conference, where to go, where to eat, what to check out. If you're looking for a lactation room or even where the quiet rooms are, we are here to help. So please stop by the welcome booth for IAFP and say hi to all of us. And if you ever have any questions throughout the entire conference, just look for somebody with a lei and they are here to help you. Looking forward to seeing you at the conference.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Ben Miller. I'm COO and Executive Vice President of Scientific and Regulatory Affairs at the Atchison Group. I'm hoping that you can join us at this year's IAFP session around FSMA 204 compliance and traceability. The session will be Monday, July 28th, 2025 from 10:45 to 12:15 a.m. And it's going to be called Crossing the Finish Line, Industry's Race to FSMA 204 Compliance. Hoping that you can come and participate. We're going to be discussing much of the work that the Partnership for Food Traceability has been doing, and that's a public-private partnership with FDA and the food industry, preparing for compliance around FSMA 204. Some of you may be familiar with the compliance deadline extension of 30 months that came in March of this year, which pushes the compliance date out to July of 2028. But there's much work to be done, so we're hoping that you can join us and learn about some of the work that the PFT has been doing around industry best practices and traceability, the use of data standards, some of the simulated supply chains that we're developing essentially as a laboratory to allow us to conduct some traceability experiments varying different elements of data standards, data error rates, and things like probabilistic distribution. Should be a lively discussion. We'll have myself, Eric Marshall from Levitt Partners, Raquel Maymere from General Mills, Adam Friedlander from FDA, Patrick Guzzle from the National Association of Restaurants, and Quincy Lesueur from SA Food. So with that, we hope that you can join us and look forward to seeing you there in Cleveland at the end of July. Thanks.
Hey everyone, Lily from the Atchison Group. Come join us on Tuesday, July 29th from 1:30 to 3 p.m. as we have a symposium, S36, called Navigating Food Safety and Regulatory Considerations for New and Novel Ingredient Approval Pathways for Innovations in Human and Animal Foods. As we know, the food industry continues to innovate and the introduction of new and novel ingredients continue to expand in both the animal and human food sectors. As an attendee, you will gain insight into the shifting regulatory landscape governing these pre-market assessments of new and novel ingredients. And we hope that you will be able to learn about the current and emerging regulatory framework for ingredient approval in both human and animal foods, the safety and toxicological assessments needed for regulatory compliance, case studies and examples of successful ingredient approval processes for both animal and human foods. And finally, we hope to discuss sustainable strategies to enhance our food safety with new clean label ingredients in the human and animal food sectors. This symposium is being sponsored by the Plant-Based Alternative Products Quality and Food Safety PDG, with co-sponsor from the Animal and Pet Food Safety PDG. To that end, both of these PDGs are meeting on Sunday of the conference, so please, we look forward to seeing you there as well as at the symposium.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cam Prince, and I'm the Executive Vice President of the Atchison Group. And I'm here today to talk to you about an upcoming session that I'll be doing at the IAFP at the end of July in Cleveland. And I think it's a really interesting session, and I really hope that you'll have an opportunity to attend it. It's a panel, and it is moderated by Bobby Krishna, who is uh, a food safety expert from the municipality of Dubai. We also have Andrew Wilson of Cultivate Food Safety Consultants. He is from Australia, so he'll be there as well. And we also have Claude Chouanier from the FDA, who will also be joining on the panel. So each of Andrew and Claude and I will be doing a presentation on various aspects of what we're calling regulatory food safety culture. And what do we mean by that? It's just like in food manufacturing, we talk a lot about food safety culture and how important it is to the outcomes for food safety. Well, likewise, culture is important for the food safety regulators of the world. And it is very important that that culture in the regulatory community evolves with the times. And what we're looking at nowadays is a big change. Many new products, many pressures on regulators. We seem to be headed towards a bit of a down cycle in terms of funding for uh, food regulators. It's not consistent around the globe, but that is kind of a trend. And it always works that way. There's always a cyclical uh, approach where their governments cut back on regulatory programs, and then something bad happens, unfortunately, and then there's pressure to build that up again. And we seem to be heading towards a bit of a lower end of that cycle. So that being said, it's really important that regulators are there to face the challenges of the future. And my particular session is about some bold predictions of where this will all go. And most importantly, how can industry support this? It's going to be more and more important in the future that industry and food regulators not only fulfill their particular roles, which are distinct and clear, but at the same time, collaboration is extremely important as we face a lot of new challenges. I say new challenges, but we will continue to have the same challenges that we've always had, which are microbiological hazards, chemical hazards, physical hazards. They will be there like they are now in the future. It's just that the tools to detect them, the tools to manage them are going to evolve, and regulators have to evolve that way as well. So we will take, Andrew and Claude and I will take various aspects of this discussion and bring it forward. And I think you'll find it extremely interesting. It is really a look to the future, which I think is going to be helpful for everybody. So that all that being said, we really look forward to having you join us at the session, which is entitled Shaping Tomorrow, Some Bold Predictions About Regulatory and Global Food Safety in the Future and How Industry Can Lead the Way. And that session is on Tuesday, July 29th at 10:45 to 12:15. So we'll see you there. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's Lily. Just wanted to touch base again. Feel free to join us on Tuesday, July 29th at 3:45 to 5:15 p.m. I know it's like the last session, but I promise you, if you're interested in the cannabis world, in the THC world, and also understanding what the laws and regulations, as well as what is happening in that space for edibles and drinkables in that intersection, please join us for a roundtable. It's Roundtable 20. Check us out. One of the things that you will learn in this space is, we know that there's a lot of US and international regulations out there, and there's different inconsistencies in food safety controls. So we just want to talk about, in this diverse roundtable, we will talk about the current food safety practices, regulatory allowances, as well as non-governmental organizations that are supplementing the regulatory gaps. And we definitely encourage and include active audience participation and hope that we can use this space to exchange ideas, learnings, and experiences. This specific roundtable is being sponsored by the Plant-Based Alternative Products Quality and Food Safety PDG, the Food Chemical Hazards PDG, and the Food Allergen PDG. And we hope to see you on Sunday for all of these 3 PDG meetings. Thank you.
So it's a great slate of presentations from which you're sure to come away with new and useful knowledge. And I, myself, will be the moderator of the Crossing the Finish Line traceability session that Ben discussed. We're also proud to announce that TAG's senior advisor, Ruth Petrin, was selected to receive the 2025 Honorary Life Membership Award, recognizing her industry service and years of dedication to the ideals and objectives of IAFP. She will be honored at the Wednesday evening awards banquet. So be sure to put all these sessions, events, and, of course, a visit to TAG Booth 528 on your schedule. We look forward to seeing you at IAFP.